Hello everyone, Tough Monkey here again. Where are we today? Hey, we're at PFI. I do like this circuit. So this is the 5-lapper of PFI, which is practically an endurance race in itself, that is. So I'm not going to talk for all 5 laps because I haven't got that many words in my head. So let's go through the circuit one corner at a time through the first lap and then I'll be quiet. So the first couple of corners at PFI are all about maintaining speed, keeping the balance of the kart and setting yourself up for the all-important run up the hill. Try not to clip the curbs as they will unsettle you, and then get over to the right hand side before an early turn into the corner. This corner comes at you quicker than you think, so nice early turn in and try to keep the speed up. It's one of the most important corners on the circuit this. It's uphill, so any speed you've lost is going to be difficult to get back. You'll see on the later laps how I open up the steering, run the corner wide like a wall of death, trying to maintain speed and eliminate scrub. This next corner comes at you quicker than you expect. You want to keep it as tight as you possibly can to open up the corner for the next right-hander. And this next corner is so important. It's got a long straight right after it, so any speed you can maintain through it, you're only going to benefit from it. Try to get as close as you can to this curb on the right-hand side, but don't touch it. If you touch it, it's going to unsettle the kart and you're going to lose a bit of speed. Now, historically, if you ran out wide on the exit to this corner and got your wheels on the grass, that was it. Game over, you're into the tyre wall. Now, however, the track limits seem to have been eased a little bit, so you can run the white line all the way down the straight on the entrance to the hairpin up front. The approach to the first hairpin bend is very important. You've got a long straight downhill, you're carrying a lot of speed. It's very difficult to pick your braking points right. If you turn in too early, you're going to hit the curb and bash out wide. If you leave it too late, you're not going to trouble the apex, you're losing vital time. Again, track limits have been eased a little bit here, so you can run out wide, use that red and white curb without fear of sliding off into the Lincolnshire countryside. Make your way across the track to the far right hand side and pick your braking point for the next hairpin bend. Again, very easy to overshoot this, and also, if you clip that curb on the left hand side, it's again going to throw you out. Again, track limits have been eased here, so you've got no worries about opening the steering and running out wide onto that red and white curb. Keep it right down this straight and be prepared to hit your marker. I tend to ease off around the second cone. Try not to carry too much speed into the first section of the chicane, otherwise you'll only compromise your exit on the second part. Don't be afraid to use the red and white curb on the exit here, just don't go onto the grass, otherwise you will end up into the tyre wall. And speaking of which, make sure you're back on the circuit unless you want a face full of good years. You can borrow a bit of the grass on the left hand side on the approach to the next corner. Sweep in early, but avoid the curb on the right hand side, otherwise it will throw you out. And do make sure you don't go too far left here, otherwise you will be into the pit lane. Try to maintain a smooth arc as you scrub off speed around this corner, and then as you sweep into the left hand corner, avoid the curb on the left hand side, otherwise it will again throw you out and lose speed. Stay off the curb on the right hand side as much as you can, and then prepare yourself for the last final corner. It's so important to get this next left-right combination correct, as you've got a long section at full throttle coming up. It's almost worth compromising your speed through the left-hand section to make sure you've got a good exit for the right-hand section. Just remember, don't run too wide now on the left-hand side, otherwise you will be into the pit lane. So, that's a lap of PFI in the balanced Kart Republic using Endurance Super Soft tyres and 98 fuel. If you're a sucker for punishment, there are 4 more laps coming up where I'm holding the iPad in a vice-like grip and probably not blinking once. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much.